Hi, I'm Kennedy, and I make videos on all things cozy. Look, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. You've got places to be, I've got places to be, my cat even has places to be, This is why you need to create an Etsy shop today. Quick disclaimer, this is gonna be based on digital items, and that's just because that's what I know, that's what I have experience with, and I just think that that's the easiest source of income on Etsy. Like pottery and pins are amazing, so much respect for the people that do that, but that takes a lot of work to make it. It takes a lot of work to package it and ship it. And while that is an extremely respectable Etsy career path, I personally like to do as little work as possible. So let's just start with the financial context of why I think selling digital items on Etsy is so smart. It's passive income. And I know you hear this all the time, create a stream of passive income. Real estate and stocks, passive income. Are stocks passive income? I don't know anything about stocks. Don't ask me what a stock is. Couldn't tell you. Don't care. Passive income, I care a little bit. If you don't know, passive income is any income you're making where you don't have to continually put in any form of labor to earn a profit from something. Passive income is something like music. You create a song and put it on Spotify. You did the front-loaded labor of making the song and putting it out there, but after that, the song's out there. You don't have to do anything else besides maybe some marketing to earn a profit from that song. And if it's a popular song, you're earning a lot of profit from doing that work in the beginning and then just sitting on your butt and reaping the rewards. So that's how I like to view, well, that's how everybody views digital products on Etsy, because that's what it is. It's passive income. Sometimes there's some marketing that needs to be involved, but on the whole, it's passive. You spend that amount of time making the product, you put it on Etsy, and people are buying the single digital version of the product. And that's not to say that you don't deserve to get that profit for each product that somebody buys. Each person should be paying that amount of money to own the personal rights to your product, So it's not like a cheat. It's valid. You should be earning that money. It's just kind of a hack. If you have the skills to do it, you absolutely should. And that's my next point, is what you would need for it. So most digital products require some form of know-how or skill with graphic design, videography, photography, something like that. So if you have experience color grading videos, consider making a LUTs pack. If you have experience editing photos, consider creating a preset pack. And the bigger chunk of opportunity, I would say, is in graphic design. So you can kind of choose two routes. You can choose the route where it's 100% passive, or you can choose the route where it's like a little bit passive, where you're still doing customized work for people. So maybe you're doing like custom banners or custom graphics or custom emotes for Twitch or something like that, or fully passive, which is like printable or editable items, or like what I do is Twitch overlays, because everybody uses the same overlays and panels. There's not any kind of customization needed there. That's kind of the range of what you can do. If you want to do drawn graphic design, you might need an iPad. Otherwise, you can do it on like Canva Pro, or if you're a student, you might get Creative Cloud for free, so you can do it on InDesign or Photoshop. There's a lot of ways to do it for not that much money, and it's definitely worth it. The next point I want to make is that the demand is so high. Whenever I go on Etsy, I see like two aesthetic styles. I see like Christian Girl Autumn, and I see kind of boring modern, and that's it. There is such wide openings in the market for so many different kinds of aesthetics. I'm begging for people to come in and fill those gaps. And many people who are on Etsy browsing for things are also begging for people to fill that gap in the market. So the main gaps I see in the market are in any kind of party packs. So there's a lot of like bridal shower, baby shower, birthday party, like packs, so like activity pages, card templates, name card templates, things like that. But again, they're either in Christian Girl Autumn or boring modern. Those are really cute. Those are fine for a lot of people. There's tons of sales on them, so clearly there's a market. However, there's so much room for so many other things. So definitely a demand for it. Another place I see is in digital planners and digital to-do lists. There's so many of those that are printable, and those have the same two themes. I've even looked for things sometimes for myself that I want to print out, and I'm like, ugh. These are really cute and adorable, but I just personally could not write on these every day. I'm shackled to my aesthetic, and so I can't stray from that. So I just end up making my own. Please, I'm begging for some really cool aesthetic digital planners and digital to-do lists. Please. And the next point I want to make is earning potential. I don't have a lot to say about this yet because I've literally had my shop open for 1 month. However, I can say I've already made $150 from having a single overlay pack in my shop and only promoting it through an Instagram story to my followers. So I think you all are smart enough to kind of apply that to yourselves and extrapolate that over the years, factor in like shop growth and things like that. There's definitely earning potential. You know, while it might be small, it's still something to supplement your current job. If you actually put some work into it, add a bunch of graphics and promote it a lot, you will be doing much better than me, I assure you. And again, it's putting in that chunk of work in the beginning to then benefit from it for literally as long as you keep the listing up. It could be your whole life. Design trends change, but if you create something that's an evergreen design, that'll keep you going for the rest of your life. And the Etsy listing period is 4 months, which is kind of a long time, and the relist fee you can choose to do automatic or manual is 20 cents. 20 cents! That's covered in one sale of something, because it's gonna be more than 20 cents. They don't take anything out of the profits that you make. The only thing that does is the forms of payment are their Stripe or PayPal, and I think they both kind of take a tiny bit. And they don't take it out of each sale, they only take a little bit out of the whole chunk that they're transferring each month that you make. And the next point I want to make is that we are in a TikTok marketing gold mine. The amount of small businesses I've seen go viral on TikTok is insane, and I know that you've all seen it too. TikTok is just the perfect place right now. It's at a perfect moment. It's at a perfect moment. Whatever it is, the algorithm is perfect right now, and if you want to create a interesting video that's captivating or focuses on your story as a designer or something like that, or how your designs fit into the Etsy landscape or don't fit in and that's why it's funny, or you know, I didn't see this kind of design on Etsy so I made it myself. Like, there's just so many ideas I could see being made to promote your shop on TikTok and have that blow up, and there you go. There's all the sales you need. And the way Etsy works is the more positive reviews you get, the higher you're going to be shown in the search results, so that's helpful too. And another quick thing I want to add is I had a few people test my overlays. I just posted a little picture on my story. Here's an overlay, do a few people want to test it on Twitch. A couple of people tested it, and that helped with word of mouth. So if there's a design that you think you could reach out to somebody to try, you know, micro-influencers are amazing because micro-influencers are very connected in their niche and their audience. So their audience listens to them about a lot of things and takes their advice, and that's great if you can find a niche that works with your design or your digital product, whatever it is, and have them try it and ask if they can promote it. And there you go. There's a whole market of people that can get your shop going and get your shop some good reviews to be shown higher. I literally got an order as we speak. As I speak, I got an order. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Basically, the stars are aligned right now. There's a demand for it on Etsy. There's an amazing marketing tool to use right now. Now is the perfect time. Your future self will absolutely thank you for doing it right now, today, starting it now, putting in the front-loaded work to pay off later. There's very little to lose. Literally, you only have 20 cents of a relist price to lose if you even want to relist it. If you've got an iPad, if you've got a computer, you can start it now. You can start it now. I sound like a car salesman. That's all I've got. I love y'all. Stay cozy. Start an Etsy shop. Bye.